sure is freezing. Good morning. How is everybody this Thursday morning? It is Thursday, December 14th, at approximately, I can't read, almost 9 o'clock PST. It's freezing, and I got shorts on. I didn't put my pants on. Hello, guys. It is Thirsty Thursday, Thruple Thursday, Twisted Thursday, Twat Thursday, because you know there are some twats out there. Don't be a twat. That is the tip of the day. Do not be a twat today. Hi, Freddie. I'm freezing. Hi, peonies. Hello, Bronx Nana. How's that thing? Good afternoon. So, today is the day of whatever you want to make it. Hi, Jerry, my dumpling king. Good morning, Jesse. Put her on and enjoy some peace and quiet. I am sore AF today from all my outside festivities, so I'm gonna take it easy today. Hi, Darcy. Thank you, I appreciate it. You too. I will, Alan. Hi, Gator. So today, I think I'm gonna go down to, you went to the casino? You lost your pants? Oh, God, were you embarrassed walking out? Because I hate when my pants go missing at the casino. Shit. I know. My neighbor is bugging me. My neighbor's like, it is Thursday. I said, Clint, we went last week. What the heck? And he went on Sunday by himself. Oh, this guy. Hello, Nur. How are you in Indonesia? Rondell. What's up? Hey, Dom. What's up? Anyhow, so he's like, tomorrow is Thursday. I said, Clint, wait till next week at least. Grandpa is up. He is drinking a second cup of coffee. Colin, how you doing, bruh? You finished all your Christmas shopping? Good, Linda. That's a good. Hey, CNH. So, eye surgery on the 8th. Gonna get a patch. Do you get patches after cataract surgery? I don't know. Hi, Judes, what's up? So, but not much else today. I think I'm gonna go down. My neighbor works at Everclear. Just a quick shot. You know what we used to call those back in the day? Jerry, is purple Hooters. Remember purple Hooters? Tasted like grape cough syrup. That's what that Everclear. I couldn't figure out what it was that reminded me of purple Hooters. It's you, Jerry, the dumpling man. Hi, Lori. I conk the head out. I conk the heck out. The head. Huh? I was so tired. I didn't get inside until 3:30 PST yesterday. So, Hooters. I'm here for the Hooters. Marty, I'm going to be a consumer today. I might try to get out in the yard a little bit more today. A wife, a caregiver, a mom, an auntie, and a maid. That's what I am today. That was a lot. So, what's happening, class? So my neighbor works at Fleet Feet, which is a running store. And this is her last week. So she's like, Danielle, I work today and then Saturday. Come in and get you some shoes before I leave. I know, Marty, it's been a tough day already. So I said, well, shit, I might have to. So I might run over there really quick after I get my Walmart order and after I'm done with you guys, and get me a couple of pairs of shoes because, yeah, I get 30% off, so might as well. So I think I'm going in today, if not Saturday. I just get really OCD when it comes to like my yard work, and when I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission and I don't want to stop. And so I'm kind of there, but I have to break away. I have to do it. I just have to. Good morning, funny me. Yeah, consumer. I need to go back to bed. I did not want to wake up this morning, you guys. I was so comfy in my bed. I even changed my husband's sheets. That's how nice I am. Because when I lay and take rest sometimes and cuddle with him at night, I like clean sheets. They were dirty. So I was a sheet changer this morning as well. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. Man, we did go live. Peonies. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are our together live nights. Remember, tapping is clapping on TikTok, and you know the good old YouTube. There's a thumbs up. Thumbs it up. So that's my plan today. Yard work, running shoe store, subscriber live for the TikTok-onlyans. Yes, subscribe. Whatever it is, subscriber live. Shit, Leslie, sorry. I forgot. I forgot. Damn it. So TikTok live today. Not sure when. My guess would be between 3 and 4 once again, because I got shit to do. So if you have the subscription, you are in good hands. Okay. And if you don't, well, you're gonna miss out. People always say, well, I couldn't comment. Well, no, because it's a subscriber live. So between 3 and 4, like I did last time, because my assumption is I'm gonna go, and I really want Chipotle. So Chipotle is right next door to the Fleet Feet. So I'm gonna eat Chipotle, I believe. Y'all, God, this morning there was so much ugliness already. How can people... Shit! Where are you going? Shit! Bluetooth! Hold on! Bluetooth! Hold on! Bluetooth! Hold on, sorry. Bluetooth. Bluetooth! What was I saying? Oh, what's the difference with the subscription? Sharon, let me tell you. No trolls. None. It's just for the live people, the people who pay TikTok 3/4 of that money. And it's just a different vibe. You see me in a different light. Hi, Pam. Hi, Karen. You see the chaos in my life, my house, the ramblings between Dan, my children, or child, and Ed. Just different. So, anywho, that's the difference. Just different. Typically, you see me on the treadmill in the morning time, and at night, you see me with Dan. And this is just me in my element, being caregiver, wife, mom, and maid. Dan on Bluetooth can be very dangerous. El Chapo, bruh, I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I was just comfy and warm. Cannot participate in the subscription. Christy, that's okay. Hi, Jeb. Hi, Angela. I'm myself. I am myself, damn it. Linda says I am myself. Well, Ed, fold, wash clothes, or hand towels. No, Diane, he's getting lazy. That man. He's getting lazy, and lazy. He used to sort coins like a month ago, 2 months ago. Doesn't want to do coins anymore. Tells me to take him to the bank. The nerve of him. Now he barely wants to do anything. He's back to refusing. So shit. He can't even participate in his upkeep. The hell? I'm gonna get him on his hands and knees washing my floor. For the morning motivation. Hi, chillin'. Thank you. Welcome to the crazy. I apologize. No, not really. This is just me. Yeah, no, he doesn't want to do anything. Yes, so you guys, I'm not forcing anybody's hand in the subscription. I did it because I thought it would be a great way to have alone time with the people who really wanted to see and be a part of the additional life without trolls, right? Without the trolls. So it's peaceful, we have fun, and there's no stress. So, but I'm here every morning, and I'm here with my husband Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. That's it. And I don't feel so, in the back of my head, I always have to, prepare myself for the ugliness that this world has, social media has. And it's just nice to be able just to ease on down the highway, and be myself. I mean, I have now gotten violations while in those subscriptions because people are angry, people are angry and they're bitter and they're just out for blood. So anywho, it's just sad. And I was reading, watching really quick in between my chores, vacuuming and making beds and taking care of Dan and shit again. Damn it. No thrusting. I didn't thrust too much this morning either. Dan did it all. Thrust. So he got his thrusting Thursday in. Hi, Daryl. I'm an angel. I am an angel, Mark Lee. I am the epitome of what an angel is. Yes. Oh, hold on. Pause. Dan needs me to sign my prenup. My prenup. Give me a minute. I'm kicking him out for all my money-making abilities. Telling him it's all mine. Sorry about that. Shit. Then Dan has to find on the places I need to sign. He needs to sign rude. My prenup. It's hard to be humble. It really is. You know those people that always say, I'm humble. You know, I'm really a humble person. Those are the people to stay away from. Shit. I'm not humble. I'm out there with it. I tell everybody like it is. I tell them how blessed I am. Shit. Prenup. I had him sign a prenup. Y'all, here's the thing. When you start soaring through the sky, right, and you started off just a little, young person who got married young and expected the world. I expected riches. I expected castles, noble steeds, armor, and a Prince Charming. Well, I didn't get it. So I stayed miserable for a long time. And now, as I'm soaring high in the social media fame, fortune, and everything in between, hutches. I'm making money. I'm making big bucks. Y'all gotta protect my empire. Gotta protect it from that guy leaving. I want things, I need things, and I want it all. So I'm protecting myself, my fame, my fortune, and I had him sign. He forgot to read a couple things, like my side pieces. He was in there saying that I can do whatever I want with fame. What's he doing? Fame, fortune, and romance. So I had to have him sign away, so he can't take anything. I had him sign. I had him sign on the dotted line that says it's all mine. Even what was his is now mine. He didn't see that part either. That bitch knew it anyway. No shame in my game. I want it all. I want the sky. I want the clouds. And I want the fucking birds, the planes, and the automobiles. Not really a boat person, so I can leave those to others. So, anywho, sorry. He didn't have all the shit. Oh, Jared music is still, baby, come back. And I know it, but you are so cool with me. Baby, come back. I don't want you back. Oh, no, I don't. What's mine is mine, mine is mine, and mine is mine. And what's his is mine. It's all mine. It's all mine. I signed. I said, that's right, bitch. I am the master. I am the queen of my castle. And I am the Shira of my mountaintop. Damn it. I do have any fool can see. What? Oh, are you singing? I don't know the words. I just have the tune. Anyway, that's how you control your husbands, ladies. If you need any tricks, tips, or trades, just hit me up. I'll give you the answers of how you take control of it all. Not only control of it all, but you tell them what is to be done, when, where, and how. We're still working on that, though. He's failing with those things, but that's it. You guys tapping is clapping. Thumbs up over here would be greatly appreciated. I did sign 3 places. It's a very complicated document, but I did it, and I did not get a hand cramp. But fuck humbleness, y'all. My time is worth money. It is worth money. Dollar bills, yo. So I gotta protect it. Paul, I'm not sure what's happening either. The gray skull. I have the power. It was that Smurfs. Gray skull was the Smurfs. Hi, Gigi. Hey, chick. Deb. What's up? Dollar dollar bills, yo. Yo, yo. Hyman? What? Debbie, I have to inform you, I regret to inform you, that the only way we can be best friends anymore is to pay me the dollar bills, yo. My time is expensive. I can't be bothered with people who aren't paying. No more. I gave you too much. I gave you too much. You're not good. Oh no. Too many freebies. Uh-oh. You're not good? What the hell? Okay, well, I'll call you when I'm done. Hi, Blue Wave. What's up? Dollar bills, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Anyhow, you guys, it's Thursday. I have a lot of friends right now that are struggling. I have a friend yesterday. She has just been on a downward spiral, coming out with I just, sometimes it's really hard for me because there are so many things and so many people that are in my lives more than before. And you can't, control the environment. You can't control the outside forces. And when I signed on for this gig, I thought it was just killing time, shits and giggles. But along the way, you meet people and you befriend them and you end up caring deeply for them. And along the way, there's been a couple that have gone through ups and downs just recently. One who's in a continuous up and down all the time. And then I have a new friend that's been struggling probably for the last couple months. And you don't prepare yourself, right, for the connections you make and the heartache that comes with it. I've already had a friend pass from this app, and that was a struggle. There are times I sit doing yard work or whatever there is, and you can't predict. You don't think about those things, right? You don't think about your connections and caring too deeply for these people. And it's been a whirlwind of a year. I have a friend who has been reaching out to me the last couple of months, and I've been trying to do my best in just keeping up on her journey. And she has some deep, dark demons, that she has to deal with, and she's been trying to deal with them. And while she's been trying to deal with them, she's been getting hit and hit. And she just got hit again. I got a text from her yesterday, and it said, "I swear to God, my life is a shit show." I sat there in silence, and I couldn't believe what I read. Shit, and I feel for her, and I tried to reach out to her yesterday. She didn't really text me back, and she's in a program right now, I think. And so I just figured if she wants to reach out, she can reach out to me. And she didn't yet, so I worry. I worry about her tremendously because her mental state, and this comes with this whole mental awareness thing, the mental health thing. She's not well, and she's definitely not well now, because she can't get up. She keeps getting knocked down. And we had a good conversation like the other week, and she thanked me and said, "I really needed to hear that. I really feel like, nobody's in my corner." And I worry about her and all my other friends that are dealing with stuff. And I worry about her mental health. I worry about those demons that have almost taken her several times. And I worry about that with this latest news, I hope she's strong enough to make it through. So, it's really difficult, it's really difficult because, you come to these things for happiness. You come to these things for fun and escape. And I realize that life is very difficult for many people. And I absorb it all. I put myself in these positions because of my being an empath. And it plagues me. It brings me down because of my worry. So lately, a lot of this has been happening to me individually because of my heart caring too much. And in a time where I feel so fortunate compared to others. And sometimes I feel like, why should I be happy? Why should I be happy? They're hurting, I feel guilty almost for being happy or, feeling okay. So those are some of the issues that empaths deal with. I was outside yesterday for probably like 5 hours, just trying to make my mind right, trying to explain to myself that it's okay. These people wouldn't want me to be, in their way, right? But I can't help but feeling this. And this recent friend really hurts. It really hurts. For her. It makes me really worried for her because I know how dangerous her mind is. So I hope she calls me today because I need to know she's okay. I need to know she's still here. And I need to know that she will be okay. So on the sad side of things, but I sometimes struggle with having enough energy, to deal with all of those outside forces because my heart's heavy. My heart is hurting. And so I oftentimes remove myself from situations because I am struggling in ways, right, that most people don't understand. And my hormones probably have a lot to do with it as well. Worry. It's sick with worry. Deidre, I'm not burning out. I've lived this way for a long time. I think the hormones make it worse. But I feel okay. I just feel heavy. And some of you probably will understand that. I just feel heavy. And with this latest shock with my friend, I feel heavier. It kind of hurts, but yeah, it's hard, Chrissy. It's really hard. Thank you, Kim, and prayers for everybody. Oh shit, Jerry. Evict or don't. Protest. Shit. Bring him dumplings. Everclear and grape soda. It's so hard, Kimberly. And as an empath, and those of you that are empaths probably get the same way, right? So, for everybody that is suffering with mental illness, we're here. There are people who want you here. There are people that love you and would miss you tremendously. There are people here that worry, sick, when they don't hear from you. There are people here that have gone through it and have their own times of despair. They have, I lost my dad to, oh, Mindy, thank you. I lost my dad to a self-inflicted gun wound. We just talked about that last night, when people were asking. I don't find joking about mental illness a joke. So when people ask questions about medication, about balancing stuff, being mean, I don't play well with that, because it hits close home. I think it's ugly, and I think it's totally disrespectful to a lot of people, probably even the person themselves that are attacking. Yes, Alex. And so it makes me worried, because I know this person, I know there's been attempts before, and I worry about the darkness that is clouding her right at this minute. You don't realize sometimes people's reactions to things, people's behaviors, erratic, whatever they are at the time, sometimes are because they're hurting themselves. Remember that. Think about that. Taking some time for explaining everyone else at home. Linda, it's tough. It's tough to do it all. Hi, Dak. Thank you. Have a great day, too. So it's just another reminder during this time, during the holidays, give extra thanks, give extra love. You don't know what people are dealing with, right? You don't know what people are faced with, dealing with. Maybe they got bad news about their health. Maybe, they found out financial strain. I don't know. But we are quick to judge people based on their reactions or actions. I found our best friend. Oh, shit, Diane. It could be from some greater force that's happening from within. Insecurities somehow, some way. So I just want to try to remember and remind everybody, take this time, forgive. Healing is so important in this time, and it makes me reflect on a lot of different things. If you have it in your heart to forgive, try and try again. It's the holidays. There's a lot of people out there that feel alone. They feel conflicted about maybe things going on in their lives, or whatever. I try to open up a little bit more. I had a friend the other day saying, I don't know how you can do it. How can you forgive so easy? And I said, because I think about the struggles they may be having. Because there are so many people around me right now dealing with real shit. Dealing with real fucking pain. Dealing with health scares. And to me, at this time, when I can be a little bit more empathetic because of my surroundings and the people that are going through some shit, I just try to open up your heart. That's it. Try to open up your heart. Just try. Hi, Gerard. Thank you. Rosemary, you did the best you can. Apologizing to a family member for whatever was said or done, you did the best you can. Now, it's up to her to forgive. It's up for her. You put the ball in her court. So if you feel good about what you did, then own it and give her some time. Hi, Susan. Yeah, Alex, it is, despite all the the fun I try to have, the coping. I'm heavy. I'm fucking heavy. I'm heavy from my friends. I'm heavy from, sometimes I get heavy from my parents not being here. I get heavy because I want peace, love, and kindness throughout. I get heavy because people start in on such hateful things in the morning time. I get heavy that people are so angry, just in general, in life, that they feel like they have to attack others to feel better about themselves. It's a lot. It's a lot. And in a time where people are suffering, holidays are dark for a lot of people. A lot of people are missing loved ones. Finances are always tight. Got a lot of bills due. Some people don't have homes. Some people are losing their marriages. Infidelity. Things just aren't working out. Give some fucking grace, people. Give some fucking grace. If you take anything from this live today, anything, please think before you speak. Please think before you attack. Please think before you react. Because most times there's a reason for those reactions. There's a reason. Alex, hi Slim. I remember feeling that way. Alex says it's kind of scary not knowing where the road's going to lead you. And I felt that way not that long ago. I felt that way when my daughter stopped playing soccer when she graduated. I'm not in a funk. Chilling. I'm not in a funk. I just have I have friends suffering, and it makes me sad. It makes me heavy. I feel actually very happy. Believe it or not, I just feel heavy. My heart feels heavy because I'm a fixer. I'm a fixer. And I can't fix a lot of these things. So Alex, really quick, let me finish. When my daughter graduated in our soccer, that was what Dan and I did. Years ago, we loved to gamble together. Years ago, we liked to party together. We had a connection. Then soccer, we got older, then we couldn't party as much. And responsibilities. And then soccer came into our lives. And that was a commonality we had. And then she graduated, and I was like, what do we do now? Right? Because that was our connection. Dan and I are very different people. Different people who love each other, but at the same time, different enjoyments in life. And it was weird. I thought, what, And he found TikTok at that point. And I was still trying to find my place. What's my place now? I have, Jake. Yes, it hurts. It hurts sometimes. What was my place? Because I was a mom. I was a mom. I was a taxi driver. I was a lunch maker. My life revolved around my children. They were my life. And now, she was the last straw, and I'm done. What's my purpose left? What's my purpose left? What do I do now? How do I find something relatable with my husband? This is what we did for years, and now, boom, gone. How do we, I still like to gamble, he doesn't. I like to go to wineries. He doesn't. You know, he likes to read politics and talk politics. I sure as hell don't. You know, he loves to walk for hours. I hate walking for hours. So I was lost. I was a lost puppy dog. And then he got me into social media. I found my way. And together, we found our commonality. Again. We are probably the best we have ever been. I relate it to that feeling of euphoria when our daughter was a fucking badass motherfucking beast on the soccer field. And she was the top dog. Those games where she dominated, those games where she scored the most goals, those games of absolute perfection, we were exuding the same pheromones, happiness, excitement, and amazement that we have created such a badass motherfucker. That high, that connection we felt on that ride home is close to how I feel now, you know, in our new journey, right, with social media. I am probably the happiest I've been in my marriage. I feel more connected. I'm not so scatterbrained and focused on my kids. I'm focused on us and what we're building, finally, right? And that's cool. But I was lost, Alex. And I learned so much from being on the media that I learned to find myself, because we weren't going to work, right? We weren't going to work if I couldn't find out who I was, fix the things that I didn't like in myself, and become happy, right? I couldn't do those things. Yeah, she was a fucking star. She still holds all the records, by the way, at school. In the cafeteria, she's still number one. Fucking amazing. So I can imagine that loneliness that I would have had if maybe I didn't choose the social media. I probably would have still been miserable with myself. Because really, until I fixed myself, my marriage was going to continue to suffer, right? You lose that connection. I felt lost. I felt misguided. I felt confused. I thought, is this all there is left? This is the end of my life? Well, I thought it was going to end so much differently, you know? But now, I'm here. And Alex, that's the only thing I can agree with you on. It's a you thing. It's a you thing. You need to fix you. Once you fix you and appreciate yourself, respect yourself, and love yourself once again, things just start magically falling into place. I promise you. My house has been home for 3 years now. Yeah, it's hard. And Sarah, when you're dealing with medical issues on top of just life, it's difficult. And I can't imagine. That's not a journey that I've ever had. Hopefully never. But there are those of you out there who have those. That's your path. For whatever reason, that was your journey. And that is your journey. But this controls it. This controls how you go into that journey and how you succeed and take ownership of it. It's right here. I promise you. So, you know, now, let's be realistic here. I was looking for a job before social media just to get out of the house, to make a little extra cash because we weren't making any, and to, you know, just find myself. And and that's when we took an ed, and then social media came into play. So I didn't have to work or go outside the house. I work every day. I work around my house. I work doing my social media. It's work. It's good work though. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy doing this shit. So if you can find something that you're passionate about, you can make a little bit of money doing and be happy, then maybe that's what you need. I need to find myself, yes. 100%, Alex. And that's the problem. We lose ourselves. I lost myself. I lost myself being a mom. I lost myself, just coddling and caring and loving my children. I lost myself. I lost a relationship with my husband, although it wasn't really lost, but it wasn't like it is now. And he sat back because he loved my mothering abilities. He couldn't do it, right? He couldn't father like I could mother, if that makes sense. And so he allowed me to soar because I was a badass mother. I was a badass mother. I did everything. Too much, but I did it. Jolene, I'm sure you do. Yes, but you keep on keeping on because that's what we do. We care for our family, we care for our loved ones, and we do what we need to do to get through. I needed to come back and figure out who I was, right? My biggest job was a mother. That was my title. That was what I did. Now what do I do? What do I do? They don't need me. I don't need to drive them around. They need me, but not in the ways at which I spent my life giving to them and putting my husband on the back burner. But he didn't mind it. He said, I remember one time I was conflicted and I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, for what? I said, because my kids are number one. Because I know in a marriage, a healthy marriage, it's supposed to be your husband and your children. Then your children, right? And then everything beyond, and it goes down that tier. And he said, I'm not worried about me. I'm always going to be here waiting. If I didn't like what you were doing, if I didn't agree in the ways in which you're doing it, I support you. I love you for doing what I can't do, right? I love you for being able to be front and center. I love you for being able to mother. I love you for being able to fill the voids that I just don't and cannot do. And I thought, all right then. So that took pressure off. And I rode with that. So, anyway, because he was jealous in a way, I think. I wouldn't say jealous. I would say he was probably more envious. Because he didn't come from that, right? He didn't come, his dad and mom divorced. He didn't know. I don't think they know how to do it. I don't think he knew. He didn't have the patience. He just was amazed at my ability to parent and to be there. Like I was always in the middle of the house. everybody, I would see my kids, I would see who was coming in and out. I was there. And he allowed me to do my job. He trusted me that much. But, of course, there's issues with that, right? With the kids. But it is what it is. It is what it is, you guys. He didn't know how, to be affectionate. He didn't know how to do some of the basic things I could do like a rock star. Like a rock star. But I came from a family who was very affectionate, both sides, right? Both sides of the spectrum were hugely affectionate, hugely involved, and grossly together, if that makes sense. So I knew as a young child when I played house, that's the way I wanted to be. Alex, I don't, and Diane, nobody's road is perfect. Nobody's road. There were many times that I questioned where I was and why. I was still stuck and delusional maybe in some of the expectations that I had or that I thought we were going to have. But I think some women are that way, right? I think we, as young girls, fantasize about our lives. And let me tell you, this last 26 years, girl, listen to me. The last 26 years hasn't been great, right? And I do think, Patty, you're right. I think questioning ourselves is a huge growth pattern for your marriage and individually. We all make mistakes. I mean, I've made mistakes, Elizabeth. I still make them. I mean, I'm not going to ever not fucking fall on my face many times, and I'm okay with it. Like, I expect myself to fall and fail and to trip because I don't want to ever stop evolving for myself. I think when we're unhappy with ourselves, I think things are much darker and dreary. I think we think that we aren't the problem. I think we blame other people. No, I'm just talking about life, and I'm easy, Dan, easy. I think it's an us problem, Alex, and that's where in Diane, all those things. We all have our strong points in our relationship, right? I was a badass mother, but I fail in a lot of other categories. And I was lost for so long because I didn't know, I guess I didn't know who I was, I think when I look back now at 49 and knowing where I am today, I was so lost. I blamed everybody for my unhappiness, right? It wasn't a me thing. It was everybody else's. So, here's some homework for you. If it win at any point today, do you feel that it's right for our son to tell his father that they should come before me? Absolutely not. It's not about the kids at that point. I think it's a joint, it's a husband, wife, father, mother thing to say, hey, how are we going to tackle this? But I think once I realized, and for the longest time, I blamed, my husband and life and, all those things because I was like, why can't you make me happy, right? Why, if you did this, I'd be so much happier. And I didn't get it for a long time. And I remember Dan did say something to me one point in our marriage. I can't remember when it was. God, I think it was like in our second house. And I think he said, one day you'll realize. One day you will realize that I am not responsible for your happiness. It's yourself. And I thought, oh, shut the fuck up. No, that's not true, you know? You need to be better. Here, and, you know, whatever. And I remember thinking that. And I remember him saying it. And I remember thinking, God, what an asshole. You know? What a fucking asshole. How dare you tell me that you aren't responsible for my happiness? But I didn't learn that. Right? I didn't learn it until later, until like a couple years ago. And I was like, well, shit me timbers. What the fuck? And I started on this journey. Social media. And I started seeing things in myself. I told you guys, not the shit that people were pointing out, right? Because they can't see inside me. It was the shit that I saw looking back on myself that I was like, bruh, ew. I need to change that. I don't like that. And that's when I started changing and looking at life differently. And that's when I started making myself accountable, right? Like I tell you guys all the time, you have to be able to reflect, right, on yourself and your behaviors before you can even criticize somebody else's shit. So when you're attacking other people, what's really the problem? No. And I'm not saying, Alex, I'm not saying that you're the sole responsible person. It takes two. But you are not going, yes, but you have, the only thing you can control is yourself. The only thing you can control is yourself. We can't control our partners. And sometimes while fixing yourself and having epiphanies may make you realize that shit, maybe it's not what you want anymore. But until you put the work in and the effort into you, you won't know. Stop running, face your shit, and deal with your shit. It starts within you. But I'm not saying they're perfect. But sometimes along the way, men are they're like Pavlov dogs. You remember back if you ever took a basic psychology course, sometimes, unfortunately, it takes us to do the changing and, for them to hop on board. And then they're like, oh shit, this is so much better. This is so much easier. And they jump on board, or they don't. And if they don't change while you're changing, then that's the real answer you're looking for. I can tell a white lie all the fucking time.
This is perishable here. Fruit, I bet it's fruit. No one said fruit.
Yes, I like that. A personal mindset that is open to growth and change will lead to contentment. It's exactly what I'm saying, but just in a nutshell. Thank you for saying that. Yes.
That's absolutely the thing about nobody else can make you happy. It has to be yourself. Nobody can make you, well,
Dan, we just talked about
they can't
this.
make you happy for longer than like 5 minutes, but
God,
beyond the 5 minutes.
You need to shorten that time frame, dude. God. Last night I was like, is this 24 hours later? We done yet? My ADD has already left the building. My mind is already on the couch watching TV. Lord have mercy, what is happening to you? Oh, shit. The donkey takes forever these days. I'm chapped. I'm chapped.
Look at all this stuff.
I'm chapped.
My dad got like 30 packages.
Sore.
Dr. Ed.
He was done. He was like, that was great.
Danielle, hey, you got one.
And I was like, it was
Ed.
for the first 35 seconds.
Ed.
Shit.
Daniel. Ed. Ed. Ed.
I was already doing. I was already.
I got one. Let's see, what's this?
I was already doing.
What's this? Oh, this is to Dan, but I'll bet it's really to Ed. Nobody loves me.
That's for sure.
Nobody
My vagina doesn't love you either. Shit. And then he got all excited from last night that he came in this morning. He was like, "Hey, baby, want to hop on really quick?" And I went.
And the last two, Ed. And gotta pull a sticker up to see this one. Ed and Ed. Okay.
Oh, good, Alex. I'm glad.
I just kind of wanted to.
And all honestly, I'm happy because I know that I was there. I feel it all too well. I lived it and I've done it. So, yes, you need it like you need to do. Dan!
What?
For the love of fucking Pete.
Look, let me show this package.
God, I mean, I'm talking serious shit and here comes Dan.
Look, it's got.
Just all interrupt us.
Look,
Dan, interrupt us.
It's got pictures of fruit on it. That's going to be good. Pictures of
Okay,
fruit.
get the fuck out of here. Hi, Howard. No. And you'll realize that in your self-discovery. Your re-discovery. The re-discovery. And sometimes we need those re-res. Not.
Maybe we'll just put some of these under the tree for Grandpa. We could go out like, let him open them. What do you think?
Okay. So,
All right, I'm sorry. Take you away from your daily transitory.
So Clint, Dan interrupt us. It is Dan interrupt us. Do you realize, let's start counting how many times we get a Dan interrupt us in a morning. I'm going to put a fucking gag order on him. Gag. Would you like that? Here comes the ball gag from Amazon. Oh, he's so jelly. He wants to be a part of everything. He misses out. That's why he watches me. Actually, he watches me more because he's like, what the fuck is she gonna say right now? What is she gonna bitch about now? I'm so sore, you guys. I'm like, oh shit. He can't, I don't even know if it's being the center of attention. I just think like he's such a nosy body. Damn it, God. So yeah, this morning he comes in all like, hey baby, what are you doing? That was great last night, right? And I was like, yeah, it was a bit long. And that's what that was. So next time you ain't ready to, get it on that quickly, just let me know to prepare with something. And so this morning, I was like, you got a time frame, right? Like, I cannot do that again. I cannot do that again. That length of time was not okay for the, bye, chillin'. Anywho, we ended up this morning. It was a lot less time, but it was quiet. You could tell. It was a little injured. Fire crotch. I did not. I feel like it was like 5 minutes last night. I literally had checked out after like 60 seconds. I gave him 60 seconds and then I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? Why is it taking so long? I don't know. Shit. No, that's not a champ, Chantel. It's not a champ. It's like, fuck, man. So Clint texted me last night. This guy wants to go to the casino. Oh, I told you. I just don't have it in me. I of course would love to go to the casino, but I'm just so productive right now. I said, let's just wait till the rain next week. Rain. The rain. When we can't work in the yard anymore. So he just texted me. I don't know what this guy said. Let's see.
Let's see what he said. Are you working in the yard this afternoon? Yes. Oh, good. He's not asking me. I gotta make sure. Let's see. So good. I was wondering, I was worried he was gonna bug me to go to the casino. So that's what I'm talking about, right? Here's another thing. Like, I feel responsible, for, I just saw, for my birthday, I got a 6-inch what? You know, I was excited. Chainsaws kind of scared me, but I have one. I bought myself one because nobody buys me things. I buy them myself, and they kind of scare me. Like I just, I want somebody to start it for me, and then I'll chain away, right? But something about starting it gives me anxiety. It's kind of like when you open up the Pillsbury dough, you know, and the anticipation of the pop, gives me anxiety. So it's the same thing. I don't know why. So I made Clint, I made Clint, like chop my shit down for me. Yeah, he has been tearing up. So I think he's got the fever. You know, he has the fever. And the fever is the casino wind bug, right? So he went Sunday without me. And he told me yesterday. And he's like, well, I asked you, right, if you wanted to go. I was like, bruh, I can't go 3 days later. Like, I just don't have money to throw away like that, right? And, you know, he's in a different state. You know, he's retired. He's made his money. He's done well for himself. You know, and he's won. I have not. Thanks, Judes. My neighbor, BC. I take him to the casino every couple weeks. And, you know, so he went on Sunday. He went. I said, bruh. So when we were outside doing yard work yesterday, you know, he was like, well, I told you. I said, yeah, well, you normally say you left me hanging, sad, all pissy that. He goes, I just needed to go. I felt the urge, I felt the desire, and I went. And I said, Clint. And he said, yeah. He goes, if you were there. Oh, yeah, Karen, I am afraid. Every time, it doesn't matter. I know it's going to pop, and it still makes me jump and flutter with my heart. And so he goes, I left about 3 when I texted you. So he called his Uber, and he went. And I said, well, what time did you? No, battery operated. I have almost everything battery operated. I can't, those things don't do. Ugh. And he goes, I got home after 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, Clinton. He's like, I know. He goes, I know it. I looked at my watch. He goes, and that's why I hate going when you don't go, because I probably would have come home even. I gave some of my money back. That's not the problem. But you keep me in line, you know. You watch me. You're my banker. You're my accountant. And I said, well, don't go anymore. So, so that's where I'm at, you know, when we talk about empathy. And we talk about us as empaths. You know, he's lonely. I know he enjoys our time together. So it's another thing that we do together, right? So I always, like I told Dan's like, I don't care that you spend time with him, but why does it have to be in a casino? And I said, because that's where he wants to go. Right? That's where he wants to go. And we always have a good time together, and I watch him, and, you know, I don't know, you know, and that's it. I hate it, Betty. I had shingles a couple years ago. Alex, I would have been your banker. I work for tips, though, so just so you know, if you need me. I know he loves, does he use still? No, he buys Milwaukee. But I just don't think it, for what I have around here on this property, so I have a battery-operated trimmer, edger, and blower. And I feel like my trimmer sucks now. I got to get rid of it. But they're cheap enough, I guess you can. I don't know. The gas ones just have so much more, you know, they get to it. So, Clint is my neighbor. He's a widower. And I just have kind of taken care of him since the pandemic. Oh, good, Alex. Shit. Shit balls. So I thought if he convinced me today, I would just go and not bring my pocketbook. Because I only allow myself every couple weeks, the soonest, right? Always, Alex. I feel that way. Even, Jane, the battery operated trimmers are really good at the beginning, but this is my third year with them, and I need to go. Yes, he's my pal. So we really started, I really started caring for him, like hanging out with him at the beginning of the pandemic, because you're home and you start doing shit around the house. So he started helping me outside, teaching me how to do sprinklers, and we fixed our gate together. We drank a lot together. We hung out, you know, we just had a good time. And, you know, he looks forward to that. He doesn't have anybody who spends time with him like that. So I think he really enjoys our time together. And he loves going to the casino. He is in love with me. He's not secretly in love with me. We're talking about power tools. Not sex toys. I threw those things out a long time ago. Yeah, oh really? Your husband gets jealous? Dan's like, go for it. He just hates the casino, so he gives me shit about that. And I always drink too much at the casino, you know? How do you go to a casino and not drink? I just cannot not drink. And so I thought, well, if somehow he convinces me to go today, then I would just leave my wallet at home and just hang out with him for a couple of hours. But I'm like, no. You know, it's so nice. Yes, Shane. Oh, you little schnookums. No, it's not a secret. He tells me he loves me all the time. He tells me he wishes he could find a woman like me that, they're my happy place. They're mostly bad for me, but they're happy. No, he wants to go, but I just don't want to go. Because I would rather wait till next week. First of all, if I went today, I wouldn't be able to gamble any money. Just because I have to prioritize, you know? Like, I prioritize. I'm very specific on what I can lose and when, when. Like, once a month, pretty much. So no, he tells me all the time, Christy. He wants a woman like me. He's like, I wish I can just, you know, you're a good worker. You know, you don't give up. You keep going. You work hard. You're fun to be around. That's right, Clint. Clint, no, I'm not working. I mean, once I'm in there drinking, then it's like, oh, shit's out the window. But no, I would, I mean, if I had my way, I would be able to, I would go once a week. 100%. I would go once a week. But like I've gotten better with funds. You know, I only go in with a certain amount and I'm like, nope, can't do it. You know, if Clint wants to give me money, throughout to play, well then he'll give it to me. But I won't take any more money out of because I'm like, if I'm going to go, I need to have control, right? I need to. So I was convinced today that if he was, because he bugged me Sunday, I didn't go with him. And then today, I was like, if he gets me there, then I'm leaving my wallet at home. I'll just go with him because I have to be, because it's such an easy, slippery slope, and I could go crazy, you know? I mean, it's fun. Throw it away. The gambling one. So, with money like it doesn't, yes. Well, yes. Alex, been there, done that. I get like that too. when you just like, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. But because Clint likes to go so much, I've got to not be like, fuck it, because I've got obligations. But Alex, when my mom died, I spent many a night in the casino in Thunder Valley, because that was like the only one that was close. And I drove, had to have a couple beers, hang out for a couple hours, and drive home. And that was in the thick of Dan's issues, right? So he didn't care. I got him out of his hair, and he didn't have to do anything. And it was a way of my coping, is a way of my escaping. And it still is, right? It still is. But I enjoy it that much that I don't want to lose it. So I have to control it. So I have to do the best I can. And it's easy to do. As we all know, there's been times I'm like, fuck it. It's just money. Can't take it with you. Sorry, kids. Mom lost it all in the casino. User, that's for Dan to tell, not me. So there are things that I will not discuss anymore. That's my husband, even though it's my journey. That's for him to share, because he's out that way too, I love the casino. It makes me alive. What's the biggest amount I won? Like $5,000 one, like years ago. That's it. Yes, Clint is my neighbor. He's about 78. And he's a beast, man. He doesn't stop. He was out trimming trees yesterday with my other neighbor. We were all outside getting stuff done. It was kind of fun. I have to say, I won't say it because of Dan. Anything above like $200 for Dan is like, whatever. God, I would shit Twinkies if I won $1,000. Even 500 if I walked away, I'd feel like a winner. Even if I walked away even, I would feel like a winner. My mom was my casino partner. My mommy and I used to gamble too. Yes, as long as you got your money back, I would be happy with walking away even, right? But yeah, Alex, I've been there. I've done it, and you're lucky that you could, you're lucky that I did win 5,000. You're lucky that, you left with a couple $100, because sometimes I put it back, You can make a read that tree behind you. Chrissy, you would have to tell me. You won $2,000 on scratch-offs? Shit. Yeah, I wish I could just win, right? And then just not gamble anymore. I need to get better at that. Yes. Rush the excitement. I'm always trying to rush the excitement. And I think kind of that's where Clint is. I won't disclose how much he's made in the last month. But he's made a lot of money. You do put it back. I mean, if you're going to gamble like we do, you're eventually going to put it back. And big thing with my winnings. Cool, Julie, that's fun. I play slots. Yeah, that's it. I wish I could just go enjoy a nice dinner and not look back, right? Take it and go. I am on a Peloton. Yeah. I'm trying to work on it. I believe I can master the force. I believe I can do it. I have more faith in myself in the morning time, but I want to, because I enjoy going. A slot with a mix of bingo. Oh, really, Alex? You want to cruise on a big gulp pull tab? Shut the front door, Mando. My husband or my father-in-law, Eddie. I put $100 in and $20,000, worst thing that ever happened. Yeah, I know. And I want to look at it like in 1980, guys. When's the last time you had a big gulp? Shit, I remember the big gulps when they had the pull tabs on the bottom. Did you go on the cruise? Did you have to pay with the taxes or something? I think I remember those. The styrofoam cups with the little pull tab on the bottom. God, that's how old we are. Shit. Thanks for the reminder, Mando. They had a little machine where 6 people sat around and rolls dice. Yeah, it's called crafts. Was trying to figure out how to mathematically work the universe. I am not that intellectual, Chrissy, but I am determined to master the task of being in a casino with half the money. I'm determined. I'm going to do it. I am. And go and just have fun. It says, let's take a ride. Curveball. All right, pop. He says definitely pop. I don't know if he says curveball. But he does say pop. A lot. Hey, pop. What's going on, pop? Let's go take a ride, pop. You want to walk, pop? The pop is starting to drive me nuts. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know. The pop is just one of those things for me. Hey, pop. You ready to eat? Let's get some food, pop. Ugh, yeah. It's driving me nuts. The pop. He's like, well, that's what my dad called his dad. I said, all right, but for fuck's sake, pop. Every 2 seconds. I giggle every time he says it. And then I make fun of him every time. Hey, what's pop? Okay, pop, let's go, pop. Let's sit down, pop. I can't do it. It drives me bonkers. I don't know why. Pop. Pop. I can't do it. Does it drive anybody nuts? Every time, even in the house, I'm like, can you stop fucking saying pop? What the fuck? Just did you? I mean, it was like started like a 2 month ago or something. Pop. What's up, pop? No. Chrissy just one day he just started saying it, and I kind of looked at him, and I was like, I don't know, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, what? Pop. Pop. I can't. It drives me nuts. Like if he's watching videos back, Tunica. I went to Tunica one time, Rhonda. Had fun. And that's when I won my most money, was in Tunica, and that was with my grandma, my aunt, and my mom. Dad. He used to call him Dad. Dad. I don't know. Pop. No, it just irritates me. He'll be like replaying, editing videos and stuff in the morning time, and I'm cleaning, and I just start going pop, pop. No, it's new. It's like within the last couple months. And my friend Debbie was like, what the fuck is this pop shit? And I was like, I don't know, but it's fucking driving me nuts. He just started it out of the blue one day. Pop. So I make fun of him. But the one in Lincoln. Judy, that's probably my favorite one to be at, really, is Lincoln, but it's so far from me. So I just go down the street. Yeah, I think it's about a month. No, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's not him. He likes saying it because it reminds him of when, I guess, Ed called his dad Pop. And I don't know what brought it up one day. He just started doing it. And I was like, okay, that's fucking annoying. Because he just keeps going. Pop, pop, pop. Come on, Pop. All right, Pop. Let's do it, Pop. All right, Pop. Pop. Like, he doesn't stop. One pop is fine. One pop, 2 pops. But 3, 4, 5 pops, no more. I think because I hear it all the time. It drives me insane. Bop. Now, my dad's dad was Poppy. Poppy. But you didn't go around the house saying Poppy. 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 No. Who changes what they call their dad? Who changes? Exactly. So one day, I was so annoyed with it. And I just said, all right, Pop, come on, Pop. Ed's looking at me. Dan's giving me a growl. Let's see right here, Pop. All right, Pop. I'm walking over to the kitchen. Pop, I'm opening the refrigerator. Pop, I'm making your lunch, Pop. I'm going to get you a drink, Pop, and I'm going to get you a fork. Yes, I'll get you that fork, Pop. The napkin? All right, Pop, it's coming right up. Oh, you would like? Okay, Pop. All right, Pop, it's coming right up. I mean, like, says it after everything. It's like everything. All right, Pop, let's go to the bathroom. All right, Pop, hold on, Pop. Pop, I said, hold on. Pop, I got to get your belt on. Pop, God damn it, Pop. Ugh. Drives me insane. I can't do it. Pop. Fucking Pop. I don't know. It's just not, I don't know. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's true. Once you pop, pop, pop. And he just doesn't stop. I am a professional talker. My profession is a yapper, a tapper, and a schmacker. I do that professionally. And when I'm not doing that, I am a domestic goddess. I am a badass wife, mother. I'm an okay caregiver. Some days I'm just the bomb.com. And then there are times that, well, I should retire. And I'm a pet mom, a lover of pets, and a cleaner of all. I'm surprised. That means he's not watching. Because when I say Pop, he gets mad at me for making fun of him for saying that. Pop. 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 What's up, Pop? Beers. Pop goes your top, beers. What's it? You know, it's funny. I am a snacker. Do you know what's funny is that it's so funny to me because, Alex, I see things like you see things, you know? Like, I and that's why I literally, like, have fun with those questions because I look at that as a very condescending question. Well, what do you do? Like, you know, don't you do anything else than what you're doing right now, you know? For the love of God, is that all you do? No. Bye, Mary. Yeah, Grandpa said good morning to me about 18.67 times in the span of 3 minutes this morning. And I, like, wanted to hit myself. So Dan was like, that's the problem of me, right? Because I'm assuming everything's negative. And Dan was like, he said good morning to you. And I answered him 17.27 times already. So I'm not saying good morning anymore. I refuse to say good morning to Pop. You want to tell him good morning for me? Then pop away, you popperty pop, pop, pop. 2 out of 3 bathrooms cleaned for Xmas. That's third is your 18-year-olds. You know, I can't. I mean, there's only so many times I will repeat myself, right? There only so many times. But Dan doesn't realize that I've already said morning. It goes from good morning, Ed, to good morning, morning, morning. To not talking. Because it gets tiring. And yes, it gets irritating. Y'all, it's irritating. Just as irritating as fucking Pop. It's irritating. And there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can handle. So for fuck of the Pop of them all, leave me alone. You already said it. 5 out of them not. Last night, is there anything I can do? You know, about 27.27 times in the span of 12 minutes. And I said, for the love of Pete, sit your ass down. Well, I'm just asking. And I said, you've asked 17 times already in 12 minutes. Oh, no, I haven't. This is the first time. Ah, I wish it was the first time. I wish it was. Sit down. Bye, Angela. Shit. For the love of Pete. I just wish there's this TikTok, and this young girl, cute, has a pig, Melvin or something like that. Anybody see her? And he hits his little, it's like my little buttons, you know? He hits a button and says, more veggies, please. Veggies, please. And it goes down, and I need, yes. Oh, that's what I need. Hi, David. Oh. I need a button. Press this! Huh? Yeah. You know, and I don't lose patience till about the 5th time. And then the patient starts weaning. Sometimes 2.5 times. Sometimes when he gets up, I already say, sit down! Sit down! I just have one question. I know you're going to ask if there's anything you can do to help. Well, yes, I am. No! They have them on Amazon. Oh, shit. Fuck. Pop. I'm going to start yelling at him. Pop! Sit down! Pop! Fuck. Anyhow. All right, you guys. I'm doing this today, and that's it. My upper body, my traps, my flanks, my whole upper body hurts. My stomach is flubby. It's alright. Menopause. Anyhow, I'm gonna be out like a trout. I got shit to do. People to see. Hi, Stacy. You too. I need Botox. I need under eye cream. Look how dark. It's so funny how lighting gets you. Look, I look like a raccoon. All I can see myself is a raccoon. Look at those dark circles. Shit. No, it's sometimes it's not easy. All the time. Alex, all the time it's not easy. His ADHD gets the best of him most of the time. And it's the, you know, and he reset so much when he was younger too, before the dementia. You know, he doesn't listen. What do you do? You know, and he just, like I told you, when the kids will have a school today, oh, the frog ate my pencil. Oh, that's cool. You know, his brain is already onto once the question's out, his brain's already on to the next one, and then the next one. So he never really listened anyway. So that's what we're working with. Pop is a challenging soul, and he will be forever. So anyhow, you guys, Dan had undiagnosed ADHD too. And I would tell you how he found out, but not appropriate on live stream. So anyhow, I am menopausal ADHD, but yes, we found out by accident. Shit, that Dan was. I mean, I always knew he was, because I was a child development major. Let's be real. And we can spot things. I am officially ADHD. And you know that can happen in menopause. I get how Ed is. I'm more controlled. And Dan is not. I mean, Dan, no, he's horrible. Ed's not controlled. He was never controlled when he was younger either. He's controlled more now, but he was very impulsive. Very impulsive. Ed was not a procrastinator. That's the one thing he was not. But Dan is extremely. God, he's the worst procrastinator. Next to my daughter Jennifer, they're the worst procrastinators on the planet. Just so you know. But anyhow, all right, I'm gonna go so you guys can get to your shit. Because I will be on later on TikTok anyway. So y'all remember, you are important, you're worthy, and you matter. Right? And remember, in times of darkness, there's always light. You just got to be strong enough to reach out and grab it and turn it on. And remember, you're all beautiful, handsome souls. And we need to sometimes push the shit aside and to realize that we too are pretty. We all have our beauty in our own ways. Keep your heads up, and remember, you guys, just try to open up, try to forgive this month. I think it's really important to do so, more for you than part of your growth journey. It's really part of your growth journey than the people who are the suffering ones. But it will make their day too. I promise you. All right, love ya. I'll see you guys later. Mwah.